Prom season is still months away, at least for us humans, right? But this weekend, a special prom-themed event is happening that benefits cats and dogs in our area who are looking for loving forever homes. Joining me now is Dr. Cohn, the founder and president of Fishtails Animal Rescue. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Dr. Cohn, first and foremost, tell us about what's happening Saturday.
So we are so excited. We have our second annual Retro Prom at Starbolt to raise money for Fishtails, mostly just to have a really fun, joyful, sparkly night. So just filled with dancing. We have a silent auction and really just fun. That's the key phrase.
For a good cause, too. You know, how does that money raised at the Retro Prom help animals in your care specifically?
So our rescue aims to find animals that have high medical needs that sometimes other rescues don't want to take on just because of the expected cost. And so the money goes directly to saving lives, whether it is emergency medical care, if it's care that we can provide at my hospital, but all of the money that's raised goes directly to taking care of the animals.
That's wonderful. There's some really, really clever and creative marketing for this. The kings and the queens. You guys had fun with this, huh?
Yeah, we had a blast. We have a prom court, so we'll be picking a prom king and queen from some of our adoptable animals. We have a really cute window out front at Fishtails Animal Hospital that says, "Will you go to prom with me?" And then we also did a really fun marketing initiative with some local businesses where we had we made some flyers to go on the takeout items that had adoptable animals and then some information about the prom, just so that we could partner with some of these great businesses that really want to do good in the area and help animals as well. So it's just been really fun all around and had a great response.
Can you shout some of them out? I mean, it's you know, we're talking about these local businesses, local restaurants, especially the takeout to the rescue, right? That's what you're talking about?
Takeout to the rescue. Yep, that was our initiative. We had over 20, 20th Street Pizza, OG Pizza, Piazza Pizza. We had PS & Co, Grindcore, One Shot, Reap Wellness. God, there's so many. We were so lucky to have so many people involved. We had, I'm trying to think of the rest of the names. Batter and Crumb. We had a, oh man, the name just went right out my brain.
It's okay. Yeah, I put you on the spot right there. And you know, if you got a keen eye and you're watching from home and you see these pictures cycle by, I believe I saw Sheila Watko there, our very own traffic reporter extraordinaire, donning a green dress in one of these photos. That's great.
Yep. So last prom, Sheila was actually our DJ and MC, and obviously the most fun.
There she is.
We were so lucky to have her, and she's such a great supporter for animals.
She's the best. If you can, you know, with regard to this event, outside of this event, can you talk about some of the pets in your care right now for people who aren't familiar, and how else people who are watching this can help in your mission to find them homes?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of our prom queens, her name is Breadsticks. She's an 8-month-old short-haired cat. Her story is quite dramatic, but actually we'll be posting soon about her recovery. She was found outside, unable to walk in her hind legs. She was suspected to be an older cat. We found out later that she's actually quite a young lady with an amazing will to live. She had a fracture in her spine, along with one of my technicians who does rehab therapy. We've been using things like acupuncture, water treadmill, which is awesome for a cat. And we actually have her walking again, which is like a miracle story in a case like this. We also have great little kittens, such as a kitten named Bowie, who was just about 8 weeks old and came in with a fractured leg and has the tiniest, cutest little implant. It almost looks like a Lego piece in there. So we really try to strive to take on some of these animals that no one else, wants, that have been forgotten. We've had animals that we have one cat in our rescue named Colin Farrell, who the owner died and the cat was left in the basement. His story is pretty funny because he came in, not funny this part, but he was very feral, to be honest. And, we had a different name for him. We were calling him different things, and he was hiding and hissing and very upset. And then one day someone was like, "Oh, his name should be Colin Farrell." And it was like, he was finally like, "Oh, you know who it is?" And totally changed, just like a different cat now. So it was like, you just needed to know my name.
Just needed to reframe everything.
Yeah. So he lives in the hospital. He's an amazing companion for our team here, especially on our really difficult days. But rescue isn't just about taking in animals and donating money. There's a million ways that people can help, whether it's transporting an animal from the shelter to a hospital or between hospitals or between, foster to adoptive homes, volunteering at events, handing out flyers, just spreading the word. So there's lots of ways to help animals in need with our rescue and really any rescue in the area.
Dr. Lauren Cohn, the founder and president of Fishtails Animal Rescue, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us this morning at length.
Thank you.
Good luck, too, at the event this weekend.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Of course, for more information about Fishtails Animal Rescue and their second annual Retro Prom fundraiser Saturday at Starbolt, Philadelphia, tap the NBC 10 app or head to NBC10.com/findit-on10.